Loving an Aquarius is unlike any journey you've ever taken. It's not a smooth road leading to a clear destination, but rather a voyage across the universe where emotions defy gravity and freedom is the only language both hearts understand. In their gaze, there lies an entire galaxy, one you ache to explore, yet fear you might get lost in. Aquarius doesn't love in the way the world has taught us to love. They don't need promises, they don't cling, and they reject worn-out love scripts. They love like the wind across an open field, gentle, unexpected, but leaving behind an echo you can never quite forget. To walk beside them, you'll need more than just your heart. You'll need a soul wide enough to receive them, a mind still enough to witness them, and a trust strong enough not to ask where they're going, but instead to say, "May I walk with you?" So what happens when this free-spirited heart touches the remaining 11 zodiac signs? Who among them can navigate the layered inner universe of an Aquarius without losing their way? And who will be bold enough to make Aquarius pause, not because they're forced to stay, but because, for once, they choose to? If you are an Aquarius, or if you've ever loved someone like that, listen closely. Somewhere hidden in these cosmic connections, you may find a piece of your own love story. In this video, let's explore how Aquarius loves across the zodiac and what it truly means to love someone who is born to fly. 1. Aquarius and Aries. When the trailblazer meets the pathfinder. Aries is a fire sign, cardinal in modality, ruled by Mars. Impulsive, assertive, fast-living, and loving like a flame. Aquarius is an air sign, fixed in nature, influenced by Uranus. Independent, unpredictable, and driven by ideals, not conventions. One moves forward through action, the other steps back to preserve their inner space. They are drawn to each other through contrast. Aries is captivated by Aquarius's freedom and uniqueness. Aquarius admires Aries' honesty and lack of emotional drama. But over time, the differences emerge. Aries craves clear emotional feedback. Aquarius craves silence to maintain their sense of self. If Aries moves too quickly, they may scare Aquarius away. If Aquarius drifts too far, Aries may feel unloved. But if one learns to pause and the other to be fully present, they can discover that together, fire and air don't just burn. They can build a future in the same direction. 2. Aquarius and Taurus, between the sky of thought and the earth of feeling. Aquarius is an air sign, fixed and ruled by Uranus, independent, future-minded, a nonconformist. Taurus is an earth sign, also fixed, ruled by Venus, stable, emotionally consistent, grounded in presence. One lives to expand, the other lives to preserve. Taurus is drawn to Aquarius' magnetic freedom. Aquarius finds calm in Taurus's unwavering steadiness. But as the connection deepens, so does the tension. Taurus longs for closeness and emotional clarity. Aquarius needs space and self-governance. One wants to hold your hand, the other needs room to breathe. Without understanding, they could hurt each other with their own consistency. But if Taurus can trust without holding tight, and Aquarius can stay without losing themselves, they'll discover that love is about choosing presence, not possession, not escape. When earth doesn't anchor air but lifts it, when air doesn't pass over earth but finds reason to return, this love will stand firm, unlike any other. 3. Aquarius and Gemini. When two currents of air expand the sky together. Both Aquarius and Gemini are air signs, open-minded, freedom-loving, endlessly curious. Gemini is mutable, ruled by Mercury, adaptable, quick-witted, deeply inquisitive. Aquarius is fixed, ruled by Uranus, idealistic, steadfast, and unconcerned with fitting in. One changes like the breeze, the other stands like a star in the night. They meet in the realm of thought and intellect. Gemini is pulled into Aquarius's infinite mental universe. Aquarius is surprised to find someone who can match their rhythm. without needing everything explained. They soar together, speaking as though the cosmos can be broken down by two harmonized minds. Their challenge? Landing. Gemini lives in the moment and tends to drift. Aquarius lives in the future and tends to distance. One needs the now. One dwells in what's to come. But if they can find a shared landing spot, with sincerity and no rush, their bond will be not just brilliant, but profoundly deep. 4. Aquarius and Cancer, when logic brushes against emotion. Cancer is a water sign, cardinal in modality, ruled by the moon, sensitive, nurturing, always seeking a place to belong. Aquarius is an air sign, fixed, ruled by Uranus, logical, independent, forever in search of inner freedom. One loves by caring, the other loves through space and respect. They are opposites, but it's that very contrast that draws them together. Cancer feels safe in Aquarius' quiet, non-judgmental presence. Aquarius, for the first time, is moved by a tenderness that demands nothing and holds no strings. They approach one another like two worlds that have never met, but suddenly want to. Trouble arises when Cancer longs for closeness, for daily presence. Aquarius needs silence and space to remain whole. One sees distance as hurt, the other sees it as natural. Without understanding, they may love through misunderstandings. But if both are emotionally mature, this relationship holds deep healing. One teaches how to stay, the other teaches how to love without clinging. And in time, they'll learn to hold each other, not through grasping, but with gentle trust. 5. Aquarius and Leo, when one needs to be seen and the other needs to be free. Leo is a fire sign, fixed in nature, ruled by the sun. Warm, radiant, needing recognition, and loving with an open, generous heart. Aquarius is an air sign, also fixed, ruled by Uranus, rational, fiercely independent, and needing freedom like oxygen. One needs closeness, the other needs space. They draw each other in like opposite poles. Leo is fascinated by Aquarius' detachment from social norms. Aquarius is unexpectedly touched by Leo's raw, unapologetic heart. They come from different worlds, but recognize something missing in themselves through the other. And yet, love brings out the tension. Leo needs to be seen, touched, acknowledged. Aquarius loves from afar, through space and quiet presence. If Leo feels ignored, they hurt. If Aquarius feels controlled, they retreat. Only when Leo stops measuring love and Aquarius learns to express it more openly can their bond remain strong. Then they'll understand. Love doesn't require sameness, only the willingness to stay, in their own ways, day by day. 6. Aquarius and Virgo, when one lives in systems and the other lives in ideas. Virgo is an earth sign, mutable in modality, ruled by Mercury, meticulous, logical, and always seeking clarity in relationships. Aquarius is an air sign, fixed, ruled by Uranus, independent, big-picture thinking, idealistic, and averse to restriction. One loves through structure, the other loves through freedom of thought. They're drawn to each other through intellect. Virgo is intrigued by Aquarius's unconventional yet strangely rational worldview. Aquarius sees in Virgo a quiet, thoughtful kind of intelligence that's rare. But as love deepens, the gap between logic and idealism begins to show. Virgo wants definition, needs to ask, what are we? Aquarius needs space. And the more questions, the further they drift. One demands, the other drifts away. Without understanding, they may misjudge each other, calling one cold, the other controlling. 7. Aquarius and Libra, when two breezes seek a balanced flight. Both Aquarius and Libra are air signs, intelligent, open-minded, freedom-loving, and resistant to being tied down. Libra is cardinal, ruled by Venus, graceful, harmony-seeking, and always aiming to beautify connections. Aquarius is fixed, ruled by Uranus, idealistic, eccentric, and marching to their own beat. One lives to soothe, the other lives to disrupt and renew. They're not attracted by sameness, but by how each reveals something new in the other. Libra sees in Aquarius a kind of effortless freedom. Aquarius is stunned by how Libra remains soft without being weak, beautiful without being dependent. But when love deepens, their differences arise. Libra needs to be seen, held, and emotionally affirmed. Aquarius needs distance, privacy, and resists labels. One needs closeness, the other needs space. Without enough understanding, they might pass by each other lightly, but with lingering regret. Only when Libra keeps their grace without shrinking themselves, and Aquarius learns to show up with sincerity, can they hold on. Because sometimes love doesn't require similarity, just a shared direction in flight. 8. Aquarius and Scorpio, when the keeper of secrets meets the one who refuses to be decoded. Scorpio is a water sign fixed in modality, ruled by Pluto, intense, soulful, and devoted with every fiber. Aquarius is an air sign, also fixed, ruled by Uranus, rational, independent, and passionately free-spirited. One demands deep, exclusive connection. The other maintains distance to preserve selfhood. They recognize each other by energy, not through looks, but through a sense of déjà vu, as if they've met in another life. Scorpio is drawn to Aquarius's elusive coolness. Aquarius feels moved by Scorpio's emotional intensity. Rarely do their logic and heart feel this shaken. But when they fall in love, the line between connection and control becomes blurry. Scorpio needs commitment. Aquarius needs autonomy. One needs to dive deep, the other needs to fly free. Without deep understanding, they can wound each other without even meaning to. Yet if Scorpio can love without owning, and Aquarius can stay instead of vanishing, they may find a love that defies all chains. Fierce, stable, and understood only by the two who live it. 9. Aquarius and Sagittarius, when two travelers look toward the same distant horizon. Sagittarius is a fire sign, mutable, ruled by Jupiter, adventurous, idealistic, born to explore and expand boundaries. Aquarius is an air sign, fixed, ruled by Uranus, different, independent, and wired to challenge convention. One is fire with no map, one is wind blowing toward the unexplored. They attract each other through unyielding freedom. Sagittarius loves how Aquarius doesn't try to please anyone. Aquarius is drawn to Sagittarius' wild truthfulness, so raw it makes them want to open up. They talk like old souls, instantly familiar, no definitions needed. But when love deepens, challenges emerge. Sagittarius may disappear suddenly, chasing the next thrill. Aquarius might stay physically, but emotionally, they may vanish. One fears missing out, the other fears losing self. Only when Sagittarius learns to slow down and Aquarius dares to be emotionally present can their love touch something lasting. A bond with no walls, no rules, but still a shared decision to stay for each other. 10. Aquarius and Capricorn, when vision collides with structure and both grow up. Capricorn is an earth sign, cardinal in nature, grounded, goal-oriented, and practical. Ruled by Saturn, Capricorn carries the energy of discipline and responsibility. Aquarius is an air sign, fixed, independent, visionary, and ruled by Uranus, the planet of disruption and freedom. One wants systems, the other breaks them. They are almost polar opposites. Capricorn lives by results and structure. Aquarius lives by intuition and foresight, but that's exactly why they see in each other what they lack. Capricorn respects Aquarius's expansive thinking. Aquarius feels surprisingly grounded in Capricorn's calm stability. The challenge lies in how they approach love. Capricorn needs direction, commitment, and clarity. Aquarius needs space, trust, and freedom from labels. One takes steady steps, the other moves to their own rhythm. Without learning each other's language, they may simply think, "We're not compatible." But the truth is, They just haven't learned how to love in each other's way. When they do, this can be one of the most powerful couples, able to build dreams on solid ground and to make the real world a place where vision becomes reality, for both. 11. Aquarius and Aquarius, when two thought currents choose to coexist. Aquarius is an air sign, fixed, steadfast, eccentric, and rarely blending into the crowd. Both are ruled by Uranus, the planet of revolution, independent thinking, and the unpredictable. When two Aquarians meet, it's not a gust of wind, it's two stars quietly orbiting in the same space, never colliding. They understand each other through intellect, respect for individuality, and through silences others wouldn't tolerate. No one needs to ask, "What are you thinking?" because both are used to living in the in-between of thought and distance. No demands, no chains. Their love is light as air, and sometimes just as fragile. Their challenge is grounding. When neither initiates emotional connection, the relationship can drift like a half-formed idea. Both are so self-sufficient, they may forget love also needs presence, action, and a hand to hold, at least once a day. 12. Aquarius and Pisces, when one looks to the future and the other lives in a dream. Aquarius is an air sign, fixed in modality, rational, composed, driven by ideals and independent thought. Pisces is a water sign, mutable, dreamy, intuitive, and guided by unspoken emotions. Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, the planet of breakthrough and disruption. Pisces is led by Neptune, the ruler of dreams, illusions, and a kind of unreality that somehow feels deeply real. One distances from emotion, the other dissolves into them. They meet like waves crashing in from different planets. Pisces is enchanted by Aquarius's mystery and unchained spirit, a love that feels weightless yet irresistible. Aquarius, in turn, is stunned by how someone as emotional as Pisces can somehow understand things they've never said aloud. They connect quietly, without rush, without definitions. But as the relationship deepens, differences begin to emerge. Pisces craves emotional fusion, wanting to dissolve into their partner, losing all boundaries. Aquarius needs space to preserve the self. One melts, one evaporates. If unchecked, they may blur into each other and then vanish altogether. But if they are both willing to grow, they'll learn one of love's deepest truths. Love isn't about becoming each other. It's about remaining whole, even in togetherness. When air learns to gently dissolve into water, and water learns to give air the space to roam, their love becomes a dream, one they're both awake enough to protect. And if you've made it this far, maybe somewhere within these 12 cosmic combinations, you saw yourself, whether as the Aquarius who loves like no one else, or the one who once tried to reach that quiet, distant world within them. Not everyone understands Aquarius. Sometimes even they don't fully know what they need. But if you've ever been loved by an Aquarius, or have loved someone in a way that defied all logic and tradition, tell us your story. Let's learn together how to hold space for a free soul without making them lose themselves in the process. Aquarius isn't easy to love and even harder to keep, but if you've ever been chosen by one with full freedom and unwavering respect, know this: you've touched the purest form of love the universe could ever create. Drop your zodiac sign and theirs in the comments. If you've ever been in a love like this, maybe your story will become the healing. And if you're curious, how does Capricorn, the famously reserved, rule-bound sign, love when paired with all 12 others? In the next video, we'll explore the love life of a soul that seems like it doesn't need anyone, but secretly craves deep, unwavering trust. Can you guess which sign that is? Subscribe so you won't miss what's coming next. Thank you and see you in the next video.